In today's video, Cancer, the moonchild. What motivates you and what drives you? Hey everyone, welcome to AstroScoop. This is Jeff, the astrology coaching channel that does a deep dive into the planets and signs of the zodiac. And in today's video, we're going to talk about Cancer, the second video, what motivates Cancer and what drives you. Cancer, like Taurus, may often feel like whatever they have, people, things, security, money, is not enough. So be careful of a situation where you put yourself in life where it's never enough. There's a lesson there, obviously, for all of us, all the signs, to appreciate what you have in the moment. Cancer is a very interesting sign because of two factors. One, because it is a cardinal sign, which indicates leadership and action, and also because it's a water sign, which indicates mystery and emotions and feelings. So Cancer people, and you know this if you're a Cancer, are a very interesting mix of this mystery, but also wanting to take action and be sociable and take care of others. And there's often a masculine versus feminine sort of motif with Cancer people. So if you're a Cancer, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, regardless, if you're trying to integrate the Cancer qualities, Cancer is ruled by the moon, which is a feminine, yin and reserved planet, but also Cancer is very active in expressing who they are and their feelings. At the base of Cancer, which is ruled by the moon, and the symbol is the crab with a protective shell. So Cancers, probably more than anything else, want to feel safe and secure. And of course, all of us want that. It's a basic human need, or the majority of us want that. But with Cancer, with the I feel and the protective nature of the crab's shell, Cancers really, really seek out safety. Now, this can be a good thing, but it can also misfire, and it can create a sort of isolation for some Cancer people. So be careful not to isolate yourself too much from people because of your fears. It can make you feel demanding or selfish at times, and you may come across as too needy. Now, of course, we all have needs, and there's nothing wrong with being needy, but it needs, no pun intended, it needs to be balanced with other people's needs as well. Now, if Cancer, if you're feeling overly isolated or needy, you can transform that. Your sign has a very instinctive understanding and sensitivity of other people and the public. You really do feel out your environment, and that's a wonderful gift. You can be empathic, you can pick up on those vibes and those thoughts and feelings of others, and you can respond accordingly with great caring. You can also be very persuasive and objective, and you can be incredibly helpful, both in business, but primarily in family or community settings. You can be incredibly powerful at a local grassroots level where you have that combination of sensitivity and practicality. So you can transform some of those insecure drives and just become a better version of yourself. Cancer is a sign that needs to be noticed in a very quiet way. Because it's water, the current is always flowing and always moving. However, Cancer is cautious. So people that are around Cancer, it would behoove them to understand you as a Cancer. So just give them some pointers. Teach others how to perceive you so that they understand where you're coming from. So of course, when Cancer begins the summer solstice around June 21st, that is the Gemini-Cancer cusp, and that combines both qualities of air and water. But the three decanates of Cancer, we're going to talk about those now. The first decade of Cancer, decans or decanates just means tens, would be June 25th to around July 2nd. And these are double moon Cancers. So these are Cancer people that are ruled by the moon, and also their sign is placed in the moon decadent. and they pick up the vibrations, all the feelings and thoughts even of people around them effortlessly, and sometimes when they're not seeking to do so. If Cancer 1 folks feel slighted or betrayed, the empath Cancers can feel like they're slighted in the sense that they will bring out their aggression, and there's an aggressive side that's kind of quietly under the surface with Cancer, and usually that's because of a feeling of neediness or hurtfulness where it comes to the surface from beneath. So Cancers, just beware of that. Again, state what you want and stand up for yourself in the beginning, maybe to avoid some of those disappointments. The second decade of Cancer is July 3rd to July 10th. This is the Pluto decade, and these Cancer individuals are probably more intense than the first decade or the third. So this would be the most intensely perceptive individuals of the Cancer summer period. Cancer 2s born in the second decade of Cancer are probably a little more fun and have a little more lust for life in general than the other decades. And there's also a hidden sort of wacky or zany side, or maybe not so hidden, and you can really see this in comedy roles or writing music or writing jokes that showcase the sensitive but zany side of Cancer 2s. These Cancer people can be a bit obsessive because the combination of their extreme sensitivity with very, very vivid imaginations. If you're a Cancer born in this period, you'll know what I mean. You have very, very strong imagination, and it's fueled with a lot of emotions, thoughts, and feelings. So that combination of the sensitivity with the imagination can be a bit obsessive, so be careful to balance that out. So a Cancer 2 celebrity I picked. There are a lot of good ones, and there are a lot of famous, intense Cancer 2s. Janet Leigh is one that played in Psycho. Tom Cruise is another one. Obviously, he's a worldwide star. But the one I picked for today is Tom Hanks. And Tom is obviously older now, but for decades now, Tom has had a variety of comedic and dramatic roles of which he's been primarily revered. He displays, I think, a really, really good combination of sensitivity, imagination, and he's zany. And obviously that comes from other parts of his charts. But he blends a lot of those watery Cancerian elements really well. A movie called Captain Phillips, where he plays the real-life captain, really well done. But Tom Hanks, being a Cancer 2, definitely displays most of those Cancerian water sign elements. The Cancer 3 decade runs from July 11th to the 18th, and then this goes right up to almost the Cancer Leo cusp. So these Cancer individuals are probably some of the most creative and entertaining Cancers in all genres of entertainment. A Cancer 3 celebrity is Will Ferrell. He was born on July 16th, and he embodies a lot of those Cancer traits that are very comedic and has a very, very good instinct for being funny and also being a little dark and a little serious. Will is probably most known for Saturday Night Live in the 90s, and of course did a whole host of films starting in the 2000s, and he did Old School. Will is definitely very, very funny, although as he ages now, it'll be interesting to see what he does. Please check out my first Cancer video, link is in the description, that he was a self-proclaimed introvert and that he could express himself and become popular by doing skits with people so he could overcome some of his shyness. Cancer really is a very interesting sign. It definitely is a sign that has impact. And several years ago I did a Cancer video, of course, which I can't find. I wanted to reference and show a quick clip. But if you want me to do a more in-depth video on Cancer, more details, talk about celebrities or political figures, how it relates to the country or anything, please let me know. Stay safe and be yourself.